Hey people, D-Man here, and today I am talking about The Owl House, episode 17. I can't really make a 17 with my fingers. 17. 17. um, and it was a really good episode. So it has two plot lines like usual, an A plot line and a B plot line. The A plot line dealing with Luce and Willow and Annie, and also Gus. And the second plot line dealing with Ida and her sister. Let's talk about the second plot line real quick, because it was the lesser of the two. Basically, Ida's sister finally found the owl house, found where her sister lives, which could come back in the future, which is going to come back in the future because now she knows where she lives. And to my knowledge, I don't think the owl house moves, um, except for that one time when it grew legs. But I don't think she can move the owl house. But maybe she can. I don't know if I'm mistaken or not. But she finally finds out where she lives. They play a game of, I forgot the name, Grunk Ball or Quid. It's not Quidditch. Quidditch is Harry Potter, right? I don't know. They play a sports game. I forgot the name of the sports game. Um, and the owl lady, she ends up winning against her sister, and her sister is very upset, saying she can't go back to the Emperor's Cavern without something from the owl lady because this Emperor Belos or whatever his name is, he's really obsessed with the owl lady. He's really obsessed with Ida for some reason. We don't know what reason why yet, but he's really obsessed. And at the end, she leaves. And she vows to come back with more people to capture Ida, which will be very interesting because now she knows where she lives and everything. So in a future episode, she's probably going to come back with more people. And I wonder if she comes back and the curses are going to be activated because that would be a very interesting thing to see. To see her coming back and then also Ada being the giant owl monster she turns into. So that'd be very interesting. But yeah, so she goes there and yeah, she loses the game and she leaves, saying she'll come back with more people to capture Ida, which is awesome. And we see some pictures from Ida's old days, including a picture of her, of a student that beat her in the game she was playing. It was pretty funny. That student had glasses and everything. And I think I've heard somewhere that like some people think that it reminds them of not Luce of Willow, which could be the case. I guess she could be her biological mother or something like that. It would be interesting to see if that was her biological mother or not. But yeah, she does kind of look like Willow. Just more sports sports styled. Um, but yeah, anyways, let's go to the second one. The second or the first, I guess, the A plot of the series is Willow is being bullied. Amity is not bullying her. She's trying to stop the bullying, and she's just like, "Hey, grow up to the bullies," and they're like, "Oh, really?" sort of thing, because kids in high school are stupid and they kind of suck. Especially people that bully for whatever reason they're bullying for. So at the end, she starts bullying her, Gus, and Willow because they stand up for her. No, her, Gus, and Luce, I should say, not Willow, because Willow's the one being bullied in the first place. Because Gus and Luce stood up for her. And basically, uh, Luce, I almost forgot her name. Luce does what she always does, and she challenges them to a match. They play the match. Well, they don't play the match. They do a training montage. They kind of suck at it. Um, so they're like, "Uh-oh, we suck." And then Willow and Gus gets mad at Luce. They leave. Annie comes in, and it is totally confirmed that she likes Luce at this point. Like completely confirmed. And Luz, like any good anime protagonist, just doesn't understand and doesn't get it. Because, that's what happens to all the good anime protagonists. They just don't understand the way of love. Even though she's not anime. But, that's just what she is. So yeah, that's a thing. She just totally loves her now, and she's totally like, she's not confused, but she's like trying to hide it, but at the same time trying to go like, oh, like what's that about? What? I don't know. She's being one of those girls that it's a trope. It's a trope that's just like oh, I like her, but I'm not gonna show I like her. And Willow is, I mean, not Willow. Luz is being the other trope of like, huh? What are you talking about? I don't understand. And then when she finally says she likes her, Luz is trying to be like, I didn't know that. That would be pretty funny. Unless they kind of flip it and it's like, I knew that all along. I was just waiting for you to say. But that would be interesting. But I'm pretty sure Luz is going to be like, you did? Because that's just what Luz seems like to me. But yeah. So that's a thing. And then Luz basically gets harassed by the girl that they were fighting this game over because she didn't have her friends with her. Then her friends came and they almost won the game, except for one stupid thing that happened because it's a stupid thing in the game that all their points, the other team, not Luz's team, their points went up to 9,900, and Luz's team only had 10 points because they caught a stupid bug, a golden bug. Isn't that something to do with Harry Potter? I'm assuming that's like a reference to Harry Potter or something, or some kind of magical book game or something, or some kind of game where there's something that you can do that just negates the whole game. I think that's something probably. It sounds like a Harry Potter thing. I don't know. I haven't seen Harry Potter. Okay, I've seen like 3 movies. I don't even remember them. And I definitely haven't looked at the books. But yeah, that's something. It was really stupid, and Lucy even calls that out, how stupid that is. But then at the end, instead of her being bullied, all of the teammates from the other side run up to her and kind of like, wow, you're awesome. They say she's awesome, like Willow's awesome and stuff like that, and she's like a really good player because she actually showed some skills that she could win. And of course, the other girl that was bullying her is kind of horrified of this, like, like how can my teammate do that? And they're like, you should join our team. And for a minute there, she thought like maybe I should join your team, but the other girl's just like, and she looked and she was just like, I'll think about that girl over there. So I'm not gonna join her team because she's a nice person. She doesn't want to step on someone else's feet just because she's a mean person. Because she's a nice person, which is I guess realistic to a certain point. Some people don't really care about that stuff and don't want to hurt other people, I guess. So that was nice. And again, that might be a reference to that one picture that the owl lady, Ida, that she showed, the one picture with the other girl on there, could be a reference to her being her biological mother, but we don't know. Who knows, I guess. But yeah, all in all, really good episode. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's about it. All I can say about it. Really good. I really enjoyed it. And yeah. Now Luz is any typical anime protagonist, except without the never mind. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, share, hit that bell notification, best way to my channel. Link down below to my Twitter. And as always, our friends, stay sane. Peace. Hey guys, this video is meant for all ages, although I do have videos meant for the older variety. Check out my channel to watch those. But since it's meant for all ages and YouTube doesn't have a button to click for all ages, they only have younger or older, I have to click the younger because some stupid stuff will happen if I don't. But that means some features are removed. Hopefully it still gets to everyone the same. young and old, but that's beside the point. That means comments are no longer there, but don't worry, I have a Twitter, so you can go down to the link below to my Twitter and comment on that because there will be a tweet about this video. So yeah, go down there and go to my Twitter. Shadow, my baby, I love you so much. You're my baby, and you love to sleep in the bathtub. 'Cause you're a weirdo. Shadow, look over here, buddy. Look over here.